It's Friday, which means it's time to get real with real estate. Andrew Rink, Justice Smith, once again in studio as always. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
So the sun is out, it's summer, which means a lot of people moving out, some people selling. I want to know, what is the criteria for selecting an agent?
Okay, well, we find that there's actually two measures that a lot of sellers tend to use based on how to choose their agent. One is to go with whomever convinces them their house is worth the most, and the other is to go with whomever they feel is the most qualified agent. We'd strongly recommend going with the qualification route. When it comes to price, the reality is the real estate agent does not affect how much your house is worth.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, if your house is worth $300,000, it's true that a qualified agent can market your house, can hopefully get that for you. It's also true that perhaps an inferior agent can get you significantly less. So you don't want to go based on price. You want to go based on qualifications. An agent's going to give you what's called a CMA, a comparative market or competitive market analysis for your property. That's like an X-ray of the market. When you go to a doctor, you get an X-ray. The doctor's not creating the injury; he's just showing you a picture of what the injury is. So that's the role of the agent. So use qualifications, not price.
That's right. You just spoke about qualifications. Let's talk about stats. What are some stats that you should look at when looking for an agent?
Well, there's two very important ones. There's production statistics and performance statistics. So production statistics would be in representation of what that agent's market specialization would be. So do they specialize in resale homes, brand new homes, commercial, farms, agricultural, and with that, do they specialize in a certain area? Other production statistics is company market share, because based on the brand, sometimes that can help secure a buyer. Next would be units sold. So how many houses has that agent sold, right? How much experience do they have? So that's production. Performance is a little bit different. That's more based on the agent. So their sale to list ratio. So what's their ability to secure the highest price or sale price for the house? You can see on the screen there, we've got some information there, but the other one would be the days on market. So how long it takes for the home to sell. Typically the faster a home sells, the more money you can get for your home. And the percentage of the homes that they sell. So let's say they have 100 homes that they list in a year. Do they sell only 50 of them, or do they sell 98 of them, right? So another important statistic to look at, and overall, I mean, use that as a guide and information to help use or choose the best agent.
Yeah, a lot of people look just to see if the sign's there, call them up. Not the way to go. You got to see if they're qualified, look at those steps. And I know some really good real estate agents that know how to answer all of these questions. How can people contact you just for any general information and maybe some tips on how to select? Our
website is www.propertypartnersrealty.com. And yeah, absolutely, we love to compete on listing. We don't bid on them though. We don't promise the highest price. So don't choose an agent based on price.
All right, thanks so much for being here, guys, and see you next week.
All right, thanks.